Good morning, students of class 5. Today we are going to read subject GK chapter 8 Indian Scientist. Dear students, in this chapter we are going to read about some of the Indian scientists who have contributed a lot in the different fields. So let's see chapter 8 Indian Scientist, page 4. I am going to discuss here 1 to 4 and later on 5 to 8, 5 to 9 is your homework. So let us discuss. Recognize and name this famous scientist of India. You may use the help box. So here are the answers. You may use it to answer the following. Okay? Number 1. See the figure of the scientist. He was the first person to believe that the earth is round and rotates on its axis that causes day and night. This ancient Indian scientist was the first to believe that the earth is round and rotates on its axis and that causes day and night. Previously, there was a thinking that the sun rotates round the earth. But he was the first to believe that it is not the sun, it is the earth rotates round the sun. Who is he? He is Aryabhatta. The answer is Aryabhatta. Let us know more about Aryabhatta. Aryabhatta. He was the first of the major mathematicians, astronomers from the classical age of Indian mathematics and Indian astronomy. His work include the Aryabhatiya and the Arya Siddhanta. For his explicit mentions of the relativity of motions, he also qualifies as a major early physicist. He was born on 476 AD in Pataliputra, now Patna, and died on 550 AD. And our first Indian satellite is named after him. Okay, our first Indian satellite is named after him, Aryabhatta. Understood? Now number 2. See, he is known as the father of surgery. He is also an ancient Indian scientist. Father of surgery. Susruta. Okay? So let's learn more about him. Susruta was an ancient Indian physician known as the main author of treatise The Compendium of Susruta. The Mahabharata, an ancient Indian epic text, represents him as a son of Vishwamitra. There is a person in Mahabharata known as Vishwamitra. It is believed that Susruta is the son of Vishwamitra, which coincides with the present recension of Susruta Samhita. He was born on 800 BC in the kingdom of Kasi. So he is also one of our great ancient Indian scientists and known as the father of surgery, Susruta. Number 3. He is our contemporary scientist. Number 3. He was the first Indian scholar who studied only in India and received the Nobel Prize for Physics. So he was the first scientist who was educated in India and became one of the greatest scientists of the world, and he also received the Nobel Prize for Physics. So who is he? He is C.V. Raman. C.V. Raman. Understood? So let's know more about C.V. Raman. His full name was Chandrasekhar Venkata Raman. C means Chandrasekhar, V means Venkata, and Raman. He was an Indian physicist who made groundbreaking work in the field of light scattering. With his student K.S. Krishnan, he discovered that when light traverses a transparent material. Some of the deflected light changes wavelength and amplitude. He was born on 7th November 1888 in Tiruchirappalli and died on 21st November 1970 in Bangalore. C.V. Raman. He is one of the greatest scientists, Indian scientist. Okay? C.V. Raman. Chandrasekhara Venkata Raman. Now another great Indian scientist. Number 4. We have got number 4. Let's read. He was the first scientist to demonstrate that plants have feelings. Okay? Plants also have feelings. When we cut down plants or trees or watery things come out, it is said that the plant, it is the tears of the plant. So he was the first person to say that, to demonstrate that plants have feelings. Who is he? He is J.C. Bose. J.C. Bose. Now let's read about him. His full name, Jagdish Chandra Bose. Okay? Sir Jagdish Chandra Bose was a biologist, physicist, botanist and an early writer of science fiction. He pioneered the investigation of radio and microwave optics, made scientific contributions to plant science and laid the foundation of experimental science in the Indian subcontinent. He was born on 30th November 1858 in Munsiganj district of Bangladesh and died on 23rd November 1937 in Giridih. Okay, J.C. Bose, Jagdish Chandra Bose. So students, we have discussed 1 to 4 and 5 to 9 is your homework. So please do 5 to 9 in your book and 1 to 9 in your copy and please read it. Thank you very much.